Shalom and greetings, everybody. Shalom from Jerusalem, Jane. I want to make a personal update to all the people who is asking me, Jane, how are you doing? What's going on? We know that you had an MRI done in the hospital a month and a half ago. Did you get the results? So today I want to give an explanation of, yes, I got the results. What's going to happen now? Because this is going to change my life for the coming months moving forward. You saw my mom was here, and it was absolutely incredible to see her again after several years. We had a blessed time, mother and daughter together in God's holy city of Jerusalem, the capital of not only Israel, but the spiritual capital and the earthly capital of the world, Jerusalem. So we really enjoyed spending time together. On my birthday, April 23rd, together with a friend, we were driving in large parts of Israel, and it was just a wonderful day. The following day, April 24, I had an appointment and I went off to see the orthopedic doctor to get the results of the MRI. When I go see my doctor, I take the light rail and then I change to the bus, and then I go to the clinic. And I had done that, and I arrived in the clinic, and unfortunately the result is not in. The manager of the clinic actually walks in and she says, let me call the hospital and see why they didn't send the results. And she spoke to them and they said, oh, it's a mistake, we should have sent it, I'm sorry. So they wanted to send it, and I waited a little bit to see if the result was going to show up, but it didn't. So I got an appointment to see the orthopedic doctor 10 days later to see if the result had arrived. As I'm taking the bus going to meet my mom, the phone rings and it's the orthopedic doctor. And I'm standing on the streets getting the information, getting the result of this MRI of my knee, and that was just heart-dropping. I will get back to that later, but it was a little bit difficult for me to hear what the doctor said. But I go up to my mom and I said, this is what the doctor said, and I'm in tears because I got some bad news. My mom and I get on the light rail and we go to a supermarket, and we're doing the shopping. We go back on the light rail, and as we pass Mahana Yehuda Market, one police car, one ambulance start rushing by the train. First we are told in the train we have to leave, but people get out, we stay in the train, and police car after police car is passing by. And I told my mom something serious is going on. So the train actually leaves. The train is being told you need to leave. And we go one stop. And as we are walking or getting closer downtown, where I had just been in that exact spot taking the bus about 30 minutes earlier, there had been a terror attack. There had been a car ramming attack in the heart of Jerusalem, so everything is blocked. The bus or the train that we is on continue driving, and we get off, and all of a sudden we have so many police cars, ambulances. We have undercover police in civilian clothes drawing weapons, running by us. And I sat down with my mom and I said, there's been a terror attack. This is serious. So we find out that there has been a car ramming attack and several people were injured very close to where we were and where I had just taken the bus, like I said, earlier, going to see the doctor. So that day really had my cup running over. So what was I told? Well, I was told that I thought maybe there would be some arthritis in my knee, there would be some inflammation, my knee would be exhausted from all the times I was moving last year. We would treat that, and then during the summer I would go on a very much needed vacation, traveling to Denmark and be with my family that I haven't done for years and years. Unfortunately, because I went back and I saw the orthopedic doctor, I am walking on a big meniscus injury. There is a big meniscus injury in my knee, so that explains why there is the pain. There is indeed arthritis in that knee, also from an injury I had 19 years ago in Denmark. And on top of that, I didn't see that coming. There is a big cyst in the lower part of my knee. So my doctor looked at me, the orthopedic doctor looked at me, and he says, well, Jane, there's a reason why you are in so much pain. So actually they do surgery for meniscus injury, and they also do surgery for a cyst that large that I have in my knee. This is a lot to handle. This is a lot to process for me. So this is changing all of my plans moving forward for the remaining of this year. So right now the plan is this. I'm going to start some very intensive physiotherapy into this meniscus injury. They are going to do some injections into my knee, and I'm going to do some water therapy also, and we're going to do that. I'm beginning that next week, and we are going to do that for the next 5-6 weeks to see if that's going to help with the meniscus injury. If not, there we are moving forward with the process of me having surgery for this large meniscus injury. Like I said, there's also a large cyst that normally if I didn't have a meniscus injury, they would now be in the process of planning surgery for this cyst. So it's overwhelming. I'm tired. It's a lot to process physically, because when you have that injury in your knee, it shifts your whole body. Your body gets out of alignment. You don't walk probably. It strains down in your foot. It goes up in your back, and now your right side and the right knee has to carry. So my whole body is impacted from what's happening in my left leg. So in accordance and with talks with the doctor, from this moment, effective immediately, I am pulling back. I am going on a medical leave of absence. I don't have a choice. And this is physically, this is emotionally, and this is mentally, to give myself time and space and peace to deal with all of the things that I am now facing moving forward with all of this. I hope you understand. I hope you respect that this is a decision that I have to do. I don't like to do it. I'm here to share news out of Israel, but right now my cup is running over. I can't deal with it anymore. I need to take the pressure off work for this moment. So as of this moment, I am officially on a medical leave of absence, moving all the way up to September 1st. When I know what's going to happen, if I need surgery or not for the meniscus, I will go out and I will let you know, because you care about me, because you pray for me. It's a lot to deal with. I know people are saying, Jane, what can we do? How can we help? Please just embrace me that I have to go on this medical leave of absence. I will not be working. I will not be sharing news out of Israel while I'm dealing with all of this. But I would ask for your prayers. Pray that the injections, the physiotherapy, the hydrotherapy is going to do wonders, and that the God above will do some healing into this meniscus injury, so I don't need surgery for the meniscus injuries. God can also shrink this very large cyst that is in the lower part of my leg. Otherwise, I am looking at 2 surgeries that I need in the same leg. So now this message becomes too long, but it's quite a lot to process, and that's why I don't have a choice but to step back and allow myself peace and quiet to deal with all of this. Would you please keep me in prayers for this season that I'm entering now? That is quite, it's a lot to process, and it's a lot to handle. Please keep me in prayers. Thank you for your greetings, for your love, for my birthday. Someone actually said, how can we send you a birthday blessing? I'm going to send you options to different donation platforms. For anyone who say, we want to send you a belated birthday present, or we want to send the blessings to you now, Jane, where you're dealing with so much. So as of this moment, I'm on a medical leave of absence moving forward to September 1st, and then we'll see what happens and where I'm at in the midst of all of this, when we reach September 1st, I look to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the maker of heaven and earth. He who watches Israel neither slumber nor sleep. God is my rock and my foundation through all of this. And he's going to help me carry through all of this together with your love, with your compassion, your prayers for me, your support for me in this season that I have just entered with this major meniscus injury and also a cyst in my left leg. Thank you for praying. I am scaling back. I will not be active on my social media, and I know you can understand that for these coming months. I might even at some point just completely close down my Facebook. If that happens, I hope you will understand that. God bless you, everybody. Greetings from Jerusalem, Jane. Bye.